Hello students, welcome back, and in this video we are going to have an understanding about variable, or to be precisely we can say declared variable. Till the time we were using variable, it's not that we have not used variable, but we were using undeclared variable. If we'll go through our next video, this is the module we have created, and here you can see w name equal to input box, whatever user is going to type in that input box that will be stored in w name. This is what? This is variable, but this is non-declared variable because of the simple reason we have not defined it, we have not declared it, and it's not going to generate any error also. So we are going to understand its structure, that how to go about this. First of all, the advantage of using declared variable, what is that? You will get an error, so you will say how this is good. This is very good actually. Means if you are not getting an error, that's not a good thing. In programming, getting an error and moreover having an understanding of that error is a great thing. In this module 1 only, if let's say I want to create a workbook name, and if the user is giving any special character, so a workbook name can't have a special character, so it will generate an error as well. In the declared variable or in the non-declared variable, there are many other flaws. So in order to have an understanding of it, I'm going to write a very simple macro. Here I'm going to type name, and then age. Sorry, I'm having the tendency to activate the telesense all the time. Anyways, input box. Okay, so here I'm asking about the name and the age, and that's going to be stored in the variable which is uname and age respectively, and then I'm going to use it in the message box. Very simple, we have done it in the first class probably. So if I'm going to run this, type your name, I have given Ram, type your age, I have given 34. It's working absolutely fine. Hello Ram, your age is 34. However, again I am running this, type your name, I have given Ram, and your age, I have not write age, I have write anything. It is showing hello Ram, your age is whatever I have written. It should not be like this. Age must contain a value, and that's because of the reason I have not defined this variable, that what's going to be stored in this particular variable, what kind of data is going to be stored. Also, if there is a spelling mistake, let's say here, and I'm going to run it, it will not generate any error, it will run very normally. I've given the name Ram, I've given the age 23, and showing hello your age is 23. It has skipped Ram because that has not been stored here, but it has not generated any error as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write option explicit. It need to be written always when you are working with declared variable. The benefit of this is, if you have written option explicit, that each and every word need to be explicitly defined. Maybe it is a method which is predefined, or if it is not, then you are going to define it. So I'm going to run this, and here you can say spelling mistake is there already, and if I'm going to run it, it will say that variable is not defined, which is uname. Here you can see. So now it's the combination of 2 to 3 steps that we are going to go through. and the first step is going to be the define of variable. If you are going to use a variable, then the first step is you will have to define a variable. So for this, how you need to define it, I'm going to write a sample. First of all, you need to write dim, then variable name as data type. Okay, so this is how you need to write dim. First of all, what is the full form of till? One of the most least important thing you should be aware of. Dimension it stands for, but not very much important thing to know. Then the variable name you will have to give again those same things, that apart from underscore there can't be any other special character. That's the only thing you need to be in your mind. As data type, I'm giving you the example. For the uname, I'm typing dim uname as string. So data type is going to be string. Here dim, I need to write uname is going to be the variable name, as I need to type, and then the string is the data type. Means a uname is a variable where string kind of data is going to be stored. String means text, anything you can type. The second thing, dim age as byte. Age is a variable name and byte is a data type. Now byte is a data type which contains a value starting from 0 till 255, no negative value and no decimal values it can store. So because for the age, I don't think I would be requiring more than 255, so byte data type is here appropriate. Now here another advantage is, if I'm going to type uname, control and spacebar, it's going to show in the suggestion also. So the chances of having a spelling mistake in terms of variable would be very less, and it will run smoothly. The second thing is a declaration of variable. And we are doing it from a very long time. So uname equal to input box, age equal to input box, or uname equal to, you have typed the name directly. This step is known as the declaration of variable. And once we are done with this, the third important part is going to be the debug error. So there are two kinds of important debug error. First is the mismatch error, and second kind of debug error is a overflow error. Okay, so we need to see the example. So I'm going to run this. It's asking for the name. Name is not going to generate error anyway, because you can type as in a string data type, you can type anything. So I've typed Shyam, but yes, type your age. I've told you a byte data type is going to contain 0 to 255, but here rather than value I have typed something else. So the data type is not matching, so it will generate an error which says type mismatch. And if you are going to click on debug, it will show the exact line where the error has been generated. Again I'm going to run this, and now in the age section it's not going to happen, but I have typed 344. However, the limit is 255 for this particular kind of data type, and it's going to generate an error which is an overflow debug error. You can see that. Again, if I'm going to click on debug, it will show that which line has generated the error. So this is the overall structure. First you will have to define it, then declare it, and then if you are getting an error, just go through it thoroughly, that what's the kind of error you are getting, and you can rectify that as well. Also, option explicit need to be written only once. If you are going to create another macro, it's fine, you need not to type option explicit over here. It need to be written once only in a single module. Also, you can go to tools, options, and you need to click over here require variable declaration and click on OK. What happens if you are going to create any new module, then option explicit is going to be written already. So this is it for the video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.